If you stay long enough with the wrong person, you won't lose the relationship. You'll lose yourself first. And listen closely, because this is one of those things that feels small at first, but heavy later. At the beginning, he does not yell. He does not explode. He does not look obviously unkind. He just comments on your goals, on your confidence, your looks, on your joy. It sounds like honesty. It sounds like concern. And this is where women get confused. You start telling yourself, maybe he is just being realistic. Maybe he is protecting me. Maybe I am being sensitive. But here is the part most people never stop to calculate. If every step forward you take is met with sarcasm, doubt, or subtle dismissal, you do not expand, you contract slowly, quietly over time. Watch the pattern. He does not encourage your growth. He treats your ambition like a problem. He frames independence as selfishness. He calls confidence arrogance. He discourages momentum without ever raising his voice. He minimizes your concerns by saying you are dramatic. He grows uncomfortable when you rely on friends or family. He creates an us against them mindset where outside concern is treated as a threat to the relationship. You become quieter, more anxious, second guessing yourself, pulling back from people who once felt safe to you, feeling smaller, slower, and less sure of your voice. That's not a bond. That's a pattern wearing you down. That is erosion. Two rules matter here. Never stay where growth is punished. Leave at the first pattern, not the final collapse. Scripture tells us we will know people by their fruit. If the fruit is heaviness, confusion, and shrinking, that is information to start a strategy. Division is not neutral. Division is the work of the deceiver, the father of lies, the opposite of what God teaches. The scripture teaches us love is patient, love is kind. It is not self-seeking. Love that reflects God does not confuse, diminish, or quietly tear someone down. If what you are experiencing produces fear, shrinking, and self-doubt, that is not fruit aligned with the Lord. If you begin to see early signs of manipulation, unkindness, subtle cruelty, or a consistently pessimistic view of relationships, be careful. Especially when scripture is twisted to justify control, degradation, or deceit. Remember, the enemy knows scripture well and even attempted to use it against Jesus himself. That alone should tell you what you are standing in front of. Woman of God, you do not need to explain. You do not need to debate. You do not need to confront or argue. You simply walk away early. You pray for them and you leave them in God's hands. You do not become the fixer. You do not become the caretaker. You do not become the doormat. And yes, this can happen to men too, but I'm a Christian woman, so I'm going to serve Christian women. But anyone can benefit. Ciao.